17th of May 2023. I am Councillor Steve Hunt, leader of Neath Talbot County Borough Council. Members and officers, please ensure that your phones are switched to silent for the duration of the meeting and that your microphones are switched to mute unless you are speaking. In addition, when asked to raise your hand, if members who are virtually attending this meeting could raise your electronic hands, and for members physically present, just raise your hand. Agenda item 3, declarations of interest. Chief Exec, please.
Thank you, Leader. Just as in the Scrutiny Committee, I need to declare an interest in item number 5 and I'll be withdrawn from the meeting when you discuss it.
Thank you, Karen. Any members have any declaration of interest? No, then I have a prejudicial declaration of interest for item 6, and I also will be leaving the chamber for that item. Okay, I'll take you to agenda item 4, which is public question time. I have received no public questions for this meeting. I'll take you shortly when the Chief Exec has left. Agenda item 5, and this item is for decision. I'll wait for Tammy to let me know when Karen has left.
Thank you, Leader. Just to confirm, the Chief Executive has left the meeting now. Thank you.
Okay, members, as I said, this item is for decision. So this is grant of officer indemnity for Karen Jones in respect of local government data unit Wales. The agenda items on pages 3 to 14, and I'll bring in Craig Griffiths now, Head of Legal, to introduce the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Leader. So as I indicated in the Scrutiny Committee for members, it's a standard process that where an officer is appointed as a director to various external organisations that we consider as a council granting them an officer indemnity. The terms and conditions of that are pretty much prescribed by statute, and we only offer the minimum of what that indemnity ultimately should be. A copy of that is included in your papers, members, but happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Thank you, Craig. The recommendations are on pages 4, but before I ask for a proposal and a second, do members have any questions on this agenda item? I see none. So can I have somebody to propose the agenda item and second it, please?
I propose, Chair.
Thank you, Alan.
I'll second, Chair.
Members, any abstentions? No? Then that item is carried. Agenda item 6, I will now ask Councillor Alan Llewellyn to take the chair for this item while I leave the meeting. Thank you.
Just to confirm, Karen Jones, Chief Executive, has rejoined the meeting, and Steve Hunt, the leader, is leaving the meeting for this item. Councillor Llewellyn to chair. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The item is item 6, UPSI Wales Chair, Climate Change and Renewals Advisory Group. We've seen the report and would like to ask Mr. Craig Griffiths, Head of Legal, if there is anything to add.
Nothing further to add, Deputy Leader. The content is ultimately built into the report, which hopefully is self-explanatory. It's just brought before members today because the leader will be appointed to chair that group in his capacity as leader of council. It will just be important that the cabinet endorses that and approves him as that representative. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Do cabinet members have any questions or comments on the report? I see none. I see none. Could I ask for a proposer and seconder?
Happy to propose, Chair.
And a seconder?
Second, Chair.
Thank you very much. That item has been carried.
Thank you, Councillor Llewellyn. Councillor Hunt is just re-entering the meeting now and will resume the chair. Thank you.
Okay then, thank you. We're now on agenda item 7, which is for information. It's the Audit Wales Assurance and Risk Assessment Financial Position, which is on pages 19 to 30. I will now bring in Hugh Jones to see if he has anything further to add for this agenda item, please.
Nothing to add, Chair. I think the report is self-explanatory. Thank you.
Thank you, Hugh. As it says, there's no decision required here it's only here for information. We can ask any member who wants to make any comments. I know Cabinet Member Simon Noyle made a comment at the scrutiny, and I thank him for that comment he made. I think it was very much appropriate. So could I have somebody to propose the agenda item, please, and somebody to second?
Happy to propose.
Thank you, Alan.
Second, Chair.
Thank you, Wyndham. Agenda item 8 is the update in relationship to the delivery of the Neath Talbot Hardship Relief Scheme. This item is on pages 31 to 36. Again, I will ask Hugh if he has anything further to add.
Just to add, Chair, that obviously we had some good questions in the scrutiny session, which we'll take on board along with our colleagues in Warm Wales as we continue to deliver the programme. And we'll have a look at raising the prominence on our website of the various links to the cost of living support we can provide, including the Warm Wales scheme, to make sure that when people do look at it, it's prominent there so that they don't have to go looking for a chair. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Hugh, and thank you for that information. And quite rightly, there's a lot of good questions. Can I ask members have any questions on this agenda item? I don't see any. Can I ask members to propose and a member to second, please?
Mr. Gynnig, happy to propose, Chair.
Happy to second, Chair.
Thank you. Are there any abstentions? Sorry, I didn't ask that in the last item, but I guess there wasn't. No, okay. That agenda item is passed. Tammy?
It's for noting.
It's noting, sorry. Yes, it's a noting item. Do apologise. Agenda item 9 is urgent items. Have no urgent items this afternoon. So that also concludes the Cabinet meeting this afternoon. Thank you for your attendance and your support and input into the agenda. Thank you.